Right, so start of the video. Today we're talking about bulking, which obviously I'm doing at the minute because I'm fat, and he's doing it at the minute because he's
getting fat.
So yeah, basically, jokes aside, obviously it's important when you train to pick a goal. If you're going to be bulking or you're cutting, simple as that. If you're skinny and you start in the gym, you want to bulk. If you're doing the gym to lose weight and get a bit toned, obviously you want to cut. So the first thing is obviously have a set goal in your head. Realise that if you're bulking, you're going to have to be doing it for at least, I'd say...
6 months or so.
Yeah, I was going to say 4 to 6.
Yeah, 6 months.
4 to 6 months for you to really notice any decent difference. So you need to have that in your head, that you need to be bulking for at least, rather than car lights in the back. Yeah, you need to have it in your head that you're going to be bulking for at least 4 to 6 months, and cutting probably about 4 to be fair. So obviously, once you've picked your goal, you want to work out what your weight is at the minute. Not set so much a target weight, but you want to have a book or use MyFitnessPal or something like that and monitor your weight each week. Do you do anything like that?
Yeah, I've got what's it called? MyFitnessPal. I track my calories on that and my macros. For me, the bulking's not so much tracking my calories, it's more tracking my macros. So I'm on about 250 grams of carbs at the minute. So it's just tracking macros, focusing on getting all the carbs in. Do you track?
No, yeah, I just track at the minute. I just track my meals. I don't go as deep into it as he does in macros and stuff, because you probably put on weight a bit harder than what I do. I put on weight fairly easy. Yeah. So yeah, just track your progress, write everything down. You don't necessarily have to record your training sessions. I did that for a bit, and then when I wasn't lifting as heavy in my next training session, it used to annoy me. But obviously you got tons of variables. You got your meals that you've had, you got time of day, all that kind of stuff. So I stopped doing that. Sometimes I just make a note of what I've trained, but not weights or anything.
I think tracking your progress, it's good, but it comes with negatives as well. Because say if 1 week you're pushing, I don't know, 100 kg bench, and then the next week you can only do 80.
Yeah.
Then it's going to start putting you down.
Yeah, it'll mess with your head.
You're going to start getting demotivated. So track your progress. Probably just go for like one rep maxes once a month. Figure out your 1 rep maxes, and then do it again next month. Rather than track every single session, do 1 rep max once a month. Figure out what you are pushing, and then hopefully in 4 weeks' time, stick to your diet properly. You should be pushing and moving around heavier weights.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say to that is obviously I personally don't do 1 rep maxes. You do. I do like 3 reps and work it out. I think that gives you a better indication. So yeah, brings us kind of onto the next one. We're tracking your progress. Obviously, you're trying to put on weight. You're going to be eating a lot more food, but the thing is, you need to eat enough to grow, but not eat enough to be getting sloppy. So if you're putting on weight by only being in a 300-400 calorie surplus, which you should be, that's enough for you. But if you need obviously more calories, push them in, but just don't get sloppy with it. Like, obviously it's great if you can clean bulk. Realistically, you're not going to want every meal clean. It's just not going to happen. You're going to want cheat meals, which is fine, but just be sensible with them. Don't be stuffing your face with 6 pizzas a day going, oh, I'm bulking. So when it comes to cutting, you're gonna be pushing, like, say, I don't know, you get up to 18 stone, it's going to come to cutting and you're going to end up like 13 stone and be like, oh, everything I gave is just fat. And that's just going to mess with your head more than anything. It's just clean bulk, and you'll have not an easier cut, but you'll have a cut where you won't lose as much weight, so your weight to be a bit more realistic muscle-wise.
Just touching on that, Joe mentioned being in a 500 calorie surplus. Surplus is what you need to do. You need to figure out how many calories your body's burning naturally. So throughout the day. So what we done, we were Fitness Watch, didn't we? And we figured out that we burn roughly 3,000 calories resting. So then the surplus is how many more calories above 3,000 you can get in. So obviously you burn 3,000, you want to be in a 500 surplus, you want to be in 3,500 calories.
Yeah.
Currently we sit at more of like a higher surplus. We're at about 700 calorie surplus.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I eat a lot of junk food, but I make sure I get clean meals in, and then if I want extras, I'll have it. I'm not so strict on myself, because obviously when I cut, I don't know, I've said this 100 times, it's going to be boring now. I'm cutting to prep, so I've got to be a lot strict on myself. So I thought, well, I'm in off season, I won't treat myself, but I'll let myself have the foods I want.
Most you can, basically.
Yeah, that's about it really. And then obviously something you see me do is keeping your cardio going when you're bulking. obviously whatever you burn you've got to put back in, but it's more just to keep your health, keep your heart and everything just all running fine, so that you're not wrecking your insides more so than anything, just for health benefits. I do 15 minutes 4 times a week, but just do 15 to 20 minutes 3 or 4 times a week. That's plenty when you're bulking.
Yeah, it can be any type of cardio as well. It doesn't have to be running or doing a stepper. Like I'll do football once a week, and that's for about an hour and a half. So
yeah, you can do anything. Do anything you want, really. Just make sure you're getting something more so for health. So yeah, obviously, if it's messing with your head while you're bulking about growing and stuff, just think of it as though if you're getting stronger, if you feel yourself getting stronger, you are growing. You're not going to notice it in the mirror, because every day you're going to be looking at yourself, which is what I do. I don't think I've got any bigger in the last 3 months, but I know I have. It's just, it's psychologically, you just mess with yourself because you're checking yourself every day, so you're not noticing the differences compared to someone who only sees you once a month and stuff like that.
The best way to try and track visual progress is take a picture once a week.
Yeah.
Get a friend to take a picture of you, or just take one in the mirror, then look back at it. So Monday take one, then the next Monday take another, then the next Monday, and then look at the first one compared to the fourth one, which is the month's progress, and you will definitely, if you are following a correct bulking pattern, like you will see the progress.
I suppose the last bit of advice I'd give is make sure you're getting enough rest and recovery time as well. Still make sure you're taking smart rest days, and make sure you're getting at least 8 hours a night, because obviously look how much baby's growing. It's because all they do is eat and sleep. If you can try and adapt to the same kind of thing, you're going to grow. As long as you eat and sleep, you're going to grow.
If you are doing your first bulk, I would just recommend just diet, eat, sleep and train. I wouldn't really recommend any types of what's the word? Supplements.
No, you don't, like we said before, you don't need the mass gainers or anything when you first start training. Obviously, if you're advanced or intermediate, you're going to want stuff like we both use, like protein, stuff like that. So, but
I mean, if you are just starting, there is creatine, which you could use. That is literally just for repairing muscles and literally just making you harder and stronger.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'd stay away from supplements the first 3 months, and then just see how you go. It's the best advice I can give for it, really. They're there to, as I've said 100 times, they're there to supplement, not there for replacement. But just key tips, really: make sure you're training heavy as you can without injury. Obviously, train smart. Make sure you're getting the right rest. Make sure you're getting enough food.
Track your progress.
And just make sure you got goals clearly set in your head, because that's going to screw you up more than anything. If 1 minute you're bulking, the next you're cutting, the next you're bulking, the next you're cutting.
Just stick to it. If you start a bulk and you're 2.5 months in, there's no point stopping. Might as well just carry on through to whatever, 5 or 6 months. Yeah. I mean, if you're 2.5 months deep, you're already making some progress. No point quitting there.
Right, so cool. That's everything you want to say?
Yeah, that's pretty much how to bulk 101.
So yeah, we'll leave it at that then for this video. Next video, we're probably going to do a cutting video just as a counterpart to this, just talk about what we can about cutting, and we'll go from there. Any video suggestion ideas, as always, drop below. Drop a like and subscribe. And Inked Athletics competition is still running. How long's left in it? Another week?
Another week left on it. If you head over to @Inked Athletics UK Instagram, follow the page, shout it out, and you get automatically entered into a draw. We've got around 30 plus entries now. Does end on the 1st of Feb, and you'll get the chance to win a free Inked Athletic hoodie. We've got the white one, blue one, black.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, and I'll link both our Instagrams below anyway, but we're off now. So thanks for watching as always, and we will see you in the next video.
See ya.